95, 92, 95, 92, 95,
and already
92,
number 2 seller
92,
on the
95,
day.
92,
A one-owner
95,
car.
done. Let's go, 95, 97,
62,000 original miles.
97, 95, 97, hammers up, 95, 97 it is, 95, 97 and a half. So 95,000.
Nope, we don't get to 100. $95,000 takes it.
Lot 706.
Like every lot at auction, it's worth what someone is willing to pay for it.
Little green paint, custom tan interior. The car is an award winner. Power steering.
And we'll move on to the next item. This is a beauty, a 57 Cadillac Series 62 convertible.
This owner claims to have invested $150,000 in a body-off frame full restoration. It's won some awards. There's a fair amount of options here. Might also be 1 or 2 aftermarket pieces. If you guys could verify, it says it has vintage air. Is that aftermarket vintage air, or is meaning vintage 1957?
Yeah, it is aftermarket add-on stuff. You can see it right here. And additionally, at the front of the radiator, there's electric Hayden cooling fan. So clearly the car, you know, they've added that to help it stay cool in traffic, maybe during parades. But yeah, this stuff here is definitely not factory. It's been nicely blended in, though. Rather than being Barrett aluminum, they painted it black, so it hides in plain sight. That's good.
Maybe during parades.
The interior is new. The detailing and the amount of chrome trim in here would absolutely be blinding with the sun over your shoulder on a bright sunny day. This car was designed to be over the top. It is all that and then some.
Well, over the top is right. It has just pulled into first place, past coming out of turn 4. For first place for our top 10 sale of the day.
Second 6-figure car, topping the 57 Chevy Bel Air custom convertible.
Underneath this car, it does show that it's definitely a daily driver. I mean, we see a badge on the front here. We have an award winning at the Antique Automobile Club of America. They drive this car a lot. I think that's part of their deal. And underneath where the ball joints are, the grease fitting, so a little bit of grease, you know, squeezing out of there. So this car definitely is a driver as well as a show vehicle.
$150,000.
Only 170
by a bunch, and they're still going.
180. That's the highest bid price for any car over the last 3 days. 200,000. The first time we've seen that. Our 12th car to top $100,000, and this one doubles it. All right.
They're going in $10,000 increments, just bang, bang, bang.
Man, he made it clear with his bidding style that he was not going to be denied.
It's for my mother.
Wow. For your mother? Boy, oh boy. I want to be adopted.
Sold it, $200,000.
Good work.
And it was for his mom. $200,000 took that beautiful 1957 Cadillac Series 62. That is our top seller, not only of the day, but of the entire auction thus far. But I can promise you, that's just a milestone on our way to much bigger things here at the Barrett Jackson. 167 cars sold for a total of $6.648 million today. The gross total over 3 days, $20,752,000 and counting. Just a moment. I actually had a chat at the Daytona test with J.J. Leto, who was Michael Schumacher's teammate at Benetton in Formula One. He's won all the great endurance races, but had never raced, never even driven at Daytona International Speedway on that 3.5-mile combination NASCAR oval and infield road course. And he was wide-eyed.
Up on the block currently a 55 Ford Crown Victoria Skyliner Coupe. This was about as good as it got for 1955 in the Ford line. Of course, that plexiglass roof is its really unique feature. We see it crossing over our chassis cam right now. Looks very nicely restored, stock, maintained clean, and a couple great 50s colors, tropical rose and snowshoe white.
The roof was the key feature of this car. This semi-transparent tinted plexi front roof the Landau treatment with the big chrome bar right behind it, and then a steel roof behind, a very swept back roof line. This is a Crown Victoria, and just, gosh, beautiful. Fairlane Crown Victoria. Gorgeous.
I'm looking high and low for a cowl tag on this car. I don't see one, but the fourth digit would be F for the Skyliner body with the window. I don't see it here, but it is a U-code car, which of course means it's got the 272 two-barrel motor. Basically a stock restoration. Beautiful car.
The power seat, that was pretty rare for the year. Magic Air, wire wheels with wide whites, and oh, that color scheme.
Yeah, kind of jumps out at you.
Yeah, it's just so 50s. This is just the top of the line for Ford that year. Steve, you're correct. It is a U, 5, G, F are the first four, so all seems to line up there. And nicely done. Very appealing car. Totally 50s.
Yeah, interesting here that the cowl tag is in the driver's door jamb, not under the hood.
Again, we're seeing the color codes are WE, which of course tropical rose with snowshoe white. So the car has not been color changed ever in its life. Nice to see that.
46 Heaven. Climb into the 46 Heaven last call. Climb into the 46 Heaven last call. And I have sold for $46,000.
That's the gentleman that bought the Cadillac for $200,000.
I guess he likes those 50s pieces. That one I will call well done for the reason that plexiglass roof and all of those Crown Victoria trim pieces are extremely expensive to find, and they're all there. They look beautiful. Good piece.
Yep. Lot number 978. Driven up to the stage by its owners. It'll be pushed away by Barrett Jackson employees afterward. A 1956 Chevy Bel Air convertible, bidding already at $60,000.
We've seen a lot of these that have been restored to original condition. Also quite a few done as restomods or customs. This one is in the former category. 56 Bel Air convertible.
A lot of emotion here. The bidder that Amy Sparks Assiter is working with owned a car just like this new, and he wants another one.
And under the hood of this one, we've got the 265 with the 205 horsepower rating. It's the power pack motor. And 1956 is the first, or the last year actually, for the 15-inch wheels as standard equipment on Tri-5 Chevys. They were body color. 1957, they went down to 14-inch wheels as Detroit went lower and wider.
Boy, bidding at 85, 87,000 and climbing, 90,000 bid. Look at the numbers spin. Could this be another six-figure car? Still a lot of enthusiasm for the bidding.
It's already number 6 on the day. Still climbing.
Sold at $100,000.
And that gives us a three-way tie at $100,000. Different, almost very different cars. Pontiac GTO, Bel Air convertible, Austin Mini 3000, all at $100K.
If I'm reading the seller's materials correctly, that was the first time that car has been across an auction block. Well, hit that one right out of the park at $100,000.
Well, this one's a rare one, too. It's a 67 Shelby GT500 Fastback. Now, not a convertible. 67 is a rare buggy, and they didn't really build very many GT500s in 67 at all. That was the first year for it. We just saw some Shelby magic take over the block. Let's see what happens this time.
Boy, magic is the word. That name just makes everybody sit up and pay attention.
Well, I think what we have here, guys, is a freestyle restoration, but rather than insulting this guy, they've done something that's kind of who knows what. It's an aluminum Shelby 427 block with Edelbrock aluminum heads, dual quads. It's a real Shelby, but it's an all-aluminum FE motor. That block right there is probably about a $6,000 piece.
Now, I don't understand this, Steve. This would be like having a Monet and having Andy Warhol cover the canvas over the Monet. You started with a car that was a genuine collectible, worth a lot of money, and now you've changed it again with very genuine and expensive and collectible parts, but you've made it something very different than what it was.
I know what you mean. It might be a situation where that's what the guy had at hand when he started the project. Don't know.
I would have to agree with Mike on this one, Steve. If you've got a car like this, you need to restore it as absolutely NOS factory stock as you can. They put a 5-speed transmission